everybody. My name is Rita, and I'm making this video for my Patreon page, but in fact, it's a really good intro into my business. I'm sitting here in my messy bedroom in my home here in West Texas. My entire company is about physical touch and romance and sex. And I love painting art of people who are aged 55 and older. That's my specialty. That's the kind of art that I like to paint. I'm making this video specifically for my Patreon page as an intro video into my company, but the truth is, I actually, know that this will be a good intro video into my business itself, so that people understand me and the work I do. My art is big and oversized. I like painting art that's this size. And this is the kind of art that's on my website. It's about this size. I call this medium sized. But the truth is, what I really specialize in is large, oversized art. 3x4, 4x4, 4x5 foot, 4x5 feet. Art paintings that are extremely expensive. Usually my art runs from the $300,000 range to the $800,000 range. I wanted to make it $300,000, $600,000, and $900,000, but the truth is, ACHA only allows up to, including as of March 18th, 2022, ACHA only allows single transactions up to $1 million, and that has to include sales tax and everything else. So, in order for that to really always be, under the bar, it needs to be payments to me need to start at 800,000, and then plus tax and everything, it'll be in the 900 range, over the 900 range, but not in the $1 million range. So I'm really careful to keep that down. So it's 300,000, 600,000, and then 800,000. But those are my big oversized paintings. Usually I paint them on. I can do canvas on a really thick framework, wooden framework. Those are extremely heavy and extremely heavy to ship, just so everyone knows. But what I normally do is I create those large paintings on, right now I'm painting them on that hardboard, now that I'm talking about it, I can't remember it. It's called Masonite, thank you. It's called Masonite. I don't paint on the smooth side. I flip it over and I paint on the rough side, and the smooth side acts as kind of a backing, and it helps soak up the soil, the oils and stuff like that, so that it's a really good format. It's nice and flexible. You can fit it into a frame quite easily, or you can hang it flat quite easily. So whatever format the art buyer wants. I also like to auction my pieces. My business is all about romance and art for people aged 55 and above. So my paintings tend to depict. This is a painting of a man and a woman. Let's look at the time on this. I'm already 4 minutes in. This is a painting of a man and a woman. It's just silhouette outline. It's kind of like a wedding painting. But a lot of my paintings are more specific, and they're actually showing married couples who are older, white hair, gray hair, silver hair, and I sometimes use reference images from young couples, but then I change the hair color. Sometimes I change the body shape a little bit. I make them older. I like older people because I can relate to them more. Obviously, I get along well with older men, and I prefer Back when I was dating, I'm happily taken now, but back when I was dating, I preferred to date older men because their life experience and their intelligence were at my level. And the same thing with me and older women. I love older women because their life experience and their intelligence level are at my level. And so it's so much nicer to hang out with older people who are 55 and older, usually in their 70s and 80s, than it is to hang out with someone who is closer to my age. I'm in my 30s. In fact, I just turned 36. So this is the kind of thing that I do all the time. I I love painting and I love creating art, but I specifically focus on romance art. Now, because this video is technically for my Patreon page, let me give you a little bit of a rundown on what's going on with my Patreon. For people who would like to invest in my art but do not want to, maybe they've already bought a few of the what I call the medium-sized originals. This is actually quite small compared with the oversized originals that I paint. Um, Whenever I have those are listed on my website around 4,200, and whenever somebody buys one of those, then they get that original and it's shipped by me directly. Um, and for the oversized originals, that's shipped by my art courier, and for prints, that's shipped by my shipping partner, my printing partner. So you have a lot of different options available to you to buy my art, but if you're wanting to get little pieces or little things directly to me or directly from me, and then you're wanting to support my art without filling your space with gigantic art that is just you kind of need like a swimming pool sized wall in order to fit my art on. If you'd like to just support my art journey, uh, there are options here on Patreon. I have a small no benefits and a large no benefits. Anybody who wants to just support me, and that's it. No benefits, no ancillary, tie-ins. I'm going to have payment structures for the small no benefits and the large no benefits for people who would just like to just contribute to my art and just contribute to me, like have some of my spirit in their soul. That's really what supporting an artist does, is you buy large portions of their energy. When someone buys one of my enormous oversized art pieces, paintings, they're buying 300,000 or more dollars worth of my energy. That is an enormous amount of my energy. That is the kind of that is the kind of energy that will just be like, that will last you for quite a few years, or several years at least. And then the energy of the paintings. What I do in my paintings, in my original paintings like this one, is I put energy into these. Not just my own energy, but I specifically design all of my paintings with safety and security and protection, money, riches, wealth, love, romance, good relationships. I put all kinds of sex, intimacy, happiness, joy. I put all that energy into each of my paintings. And so it's not just about the aesthetic appeal of each painting. You're also you're also buying a portion of my energy, and the more you pay for my energy, the more of my energy you're going to get. It's a really big thing. And here on Patreon, you're going to have different levels. There'll be, and each of the levels describe the benefits that you'll get, but there'll also be two levels of no benefits in case somebody just wants to, they just want to contribute to me, but they don't want any of the gifts that go along with it. At my top level, I'm going to have it to where people who want to contribute to me monthly at a very, very high level, and I'm thinking of making that around $3,000 a month, they will be invited to a private showing at my house 4 times a year. So every season there'll be a private showing at my house. And I think I'm gonna make that um, the first month of every season. So, March, June, August, and December. I think those are the 4 times of the year I'm gonna have that. I'm just scratching my leg right here. Um, what I do with my art is it's not just about the romance and the sex, even though that's a huge thing. People often don't remember how much they miss the romance in their lives until they don't have it, or how much they haven't been focusing on it until they don't have it. And my art gives it back to you. It gives it back to you, and it restores that energy in your life. But in addition to that, I have these energy vibrations that come out from my art, and it is really just beautiful. It gives you pieces of my energy, and it also gives you an ever cycling energy that constantly blesses your life and holds your life and takes care of your life, takes care of you as a person. Um, so I'm very careful to make sure that my art buyers are really well taken care of, and that they're really nurtured by what they receive. So it's not it is about the aesthetic appeal, obviously, but it's also about the energetic buildup that people have. So when you're looking at my Patreon page, when you're looking at the different levels to support me at which to support me, there we go. And you're looking at my website, and you're looking at all the different paintings that are available. Understand that whether you get into a monthly relationship with me, like there is available on Patreon, or you get into a one-time relationship with me, you're going to have a lot of my energy coming into your world. And if you like my energy, that's great. And if you don't, you probably shouldn't be touching it. I think that people need to do what's best for them, what makes them feel good, because your heart tells you what you need. Your heart tells you the things that make you sing, and if you like what I do to make you sing, then then you'll like my energy. You'll like what your financial contribution buys you in the soul energy that I put out. So I think you'll really enjoy the quality, the passion, the power, and the influence, and the connection, the holding on to that connection between people when you contribute to my Patreon. And if you're seeing this in another format outside of Patreon, when you contribute to my business, my company, and when you talk to me and interact with me, you're getting a whole bunch of really positive, universally calibrated energy. And for those of you who understand high vibrations, I keep my vibration at the highest level possible in order to make sure that the people around me, that they are able to vibrate at the highest level possible. So I absolutely work on my increasing my vibrational level every day, continually, forever and ever. Amen. So, for those of you who understand how important vibrational upleveling is, that's also something that I contribute to myself, to you through my artwork, to you through my interactions with you, and to you through any sales or monthly contribution that you contribute to me and my world. So I look forward to having a business relationship with you, a friendly relationship with you, and an awesome, powerful, passionate connection with you. I hope you have a lovely day.